History remembers kings. The loud, the cruel, the conquerors. But sometimes, history forgets those who tried to heal what kings destroyed. And sometimes, that forgetting is no accident. In the year 1421, in the mountain valleys of northern Italy, there ruled a woman unlike any monarch before her, Queen Isolde of Varenna. She was not born royal. She was a healer's daughter, raised among books and herbs, fluent in Latin and the language of stars. When plague swept through the kingdom, she tended the sick herself. When soldiers rebelled, she stood before them without armor, and they laid down their swords. The people called her the Heart of Varenna, but the church called her dangerous. She spoke of knowledge as the highest prayer, of mercy as the greatest law. In an age where men burned women for knowing too much, Isolde's wisdom was a flame that frightened thrones. For 10 years, her reign brought peace. No wars, no famine, no executions. Then, in a single night, she disappeared. No funeral, no grave, no record. Every royal seal, every decree bearing her name, gone. Chroniclers who mentioned her were imprisoned or erased from their monasteries' rolls. It was as if the world had agreed to forget her. But legends linger. A century later, a monk in the Abbey of Cluny copied an old parchment titled The Vanished Queen. It spoke of a council of kings who met in secret. Fearing the spread of Isolde's heresy of mercy, they decreed her memory forbidden damnatio memoria, the sentence of erasure. Yet beneath that decree, the monk wrote a note in trembling Latin. She lives beneath the mountain. I have seen her light. Centuries passed. The kingdom of Varenna crumbled into dust, its castles swallowed by forest and time. Only the locals still whispered her name, La Regina Perduta, the lost queen. In 1790, a French scholar excavating near Lake Como discovered something strange. A hidden chamber beneath the ruins of a fortress. Inside, a marble sarcophagus, sealed with iron. When opened, there was no body, only a single crown of silver leaves and a book bound in blue leather. The pages were blank, except for one line written in an ink that shimmered faintly when touched by candlelight. Truth bear it is never dead. It only sleeps until the world is ready. The scholar took the book to Paris. Days later, he was found dead, the manuscript missing. In 1928, the same book appeared in the private collection of an English archaeologist, Dr. Howard Lee. He claimed the ink was made from ground lapis lazuli, a pigment reserved for holy texts, and that when exposed to moonlight, faint writing emerged in a language unknown to any scholar. Before he could publish his findings, his house burned to the ground. Witnesses swore they saw a woman in a silver crown walking calmly through the flames. Then, silenced again, until 2014. A satellite scan over the Italian Alps revealed a perfect circle beneath the rock, a buried city. Archaeologists called it Project Varenna. When the first chamber was opened, they found frescoes of a woman with silver eyes, standing before a tree of light. On the wall beside her, carved into the stone, "When mercy is forgotten, I shall rise again." Analysis confirmed the pigment on the wall matched lapis lazuli ink, the same as the missing book. No one knows who painted it. But one thing is certain, the art was created 5 centuries after Queen Isolde's disappearance. How could her image exist, unchanged, through generations that never spoke her name? Who preserved her legend when history tried to erase it? Some say the lost queen never died. Others believe her followers carried her teachings in secret, disguising mercy as myth, until the world was ready to remember. And maybe that's the real immortality, not the body that survives, but the truth that refuses to fade. Even today, deep in the mountains of northern Italy, villagers tell stories of a woman seen during great storms. Her face calm, her dress glimmering silver in the lightning. They say she walks the ridges at night, whispering to the wind, "Remember me when you are kind," because kindness, once forbidden, can be the most dangerous power of all.